Do not post your referral code in the comment section below. Doing so will result in 1,000 hungry ice weasels coming to find you in the middle of the night while you sleep. Alright guys, now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and just go over the basics. My name is Jaybo785. If you have any questions or concerns, please message me in the comment section below. If you have an extra device laying around or a new player, please use my referral code RUM26800. I'll get you a free rare card and do the same for me. Okay guys, today's video is basically going to go over this. I'm going to announce the competition that I had about, discussing how you're upset or angry, or you're actually surprised and appreciative of the Rage of Bahamut staff with the bazaar system, the buying tickets, and so on and so forth, and the free bank space. The winner of that competition is, I'm going to say Bahamut. And just to go over this real quickly, I say that you should actually get on there and read this word for word because we did a really good job. To whom it may concern, I would like to send some feedback regarding the ability to buy extra bazaar tickets. I believe that this ability creates an unfair advantage with the core of the game, that is trading. I began playing this game for many reasons about a month or so ago. I fell in love with it and became the reason I had to up the data plan on my phone. I believe that intrinsic artwork coupled with the level of creative competition was extremely intriguing. Also, there was a free app download. I want you to know that I am an avid supporter of the game and would like you to understand how disappointed I am. I find it absolutely contradictory of the creators to allow such nonsense in a trading card game. You recently changed the entire trade system under the guise of hacking and exploration that you allowed such nonsense as buying trade tickets. This whole time you completely disregard the nose in front of your face, with the top players getting unimaginable degrees of points on events. The system you have implemented is flawed at best. I understand that there must be some level of government within the game itself, and I believe that most players would welcome a way to keep the game competitive and also fair. But allowing the purchase of bazaar tickets completely moves the game away from any form of fairness and makes the creators look like money-hungry morons. The level of intelligence and creativity it took to create this game proves that the creators are not morons, and that are more capable of coming up with a better solution than selling tickets to a free trading card game. I do not have a solution, but I would not have the creative juices that you do. Please work to create a better alternative. Thank you for consideration in this matter, B. Davis. And because he wrote such a well-written essay, and I'm sorry I kind of butchered that reading that off, he is going to be the winner. So, let me exit out of this. No, I don't want to save the damn thing. What he's going to get is he is going to get a Master Witch Plus from me, which is going for about 22 to 25 HP onto the bazaar system because it is a proper 2-3 max. And I'm also going to send him a couple other rare cards to get his prizes up to about 30 HP. So I think that's a pretty fair competition, guys, and a pretty fair reward for the work that he did. I do not have another competition for this video, but I will announce that in my next video, so be sure to tune in, and stay connected, and subscribe and like, okay? So, let's go ahead and quickly go over how to get yourself prepared for Holy Wars, especially if this is your first Holy War. Now, first and foremost, we're going to break this into two categories. We're going to do this as an order and as an individual. Now, as an order, what you're going to want to make sure that you do is you are going to make sure that everybody in your order is active and participates. And honestly, that is more important than having somebody that's super, super powerful and only logs on every once in a while. Somebody that can only help out a tiny bit, but is doing their best, is a million times better than that one extremely powerful order member that only logs on like once every couple days. Now, this event will probably last 3 days, much like the other Holy Wars have, okay? So, like I said, make sure that you have active members. The second thing that you need to do is communicate. Now, my order, we use an additional free app called Line, okay? So just go to your Android store or your Apple store. In the search engine, type in L-I-N-E, Line. It'll be a free app that's like a green box. And what you'll have your order leader do is just create the same order, same name. Everybody then downloads the app. Keep the same name, has your Rage of Bahamut staff. Your Rage of Bahamut game name, okay? And then you just add everybody and you create that clan chat room. And what that does is it frees up more space, so you don't have to worry about doing multiple posts that then goes backwards. You can add emotes and then you can mass message everybody in the game that gets notifications so that you can better communicate when trying to do a Holy Wars event. So if you're having trouble taking down an order leader, or the order leader needs HP to boost up because they're getting mass attacked, then you can work that at better organization. The second thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to make sure that you have plenty of walls. Since it's a 3-day event, 24 hours a day, 1 wall per battle, do the math, guys. And that's how many walls you're going to need at least for this event, okay? Walls cost 50,000 GP, or rubies, or whatever you want to call it. So they're not cheap, but they're not really expensive. And the order leader is the one that builds that. So you need to make sure that you have an active order leader if you're going to participate in this. As an individual, if you're the guy that takes down your defense leader, so you're that powerhouse, and you just can't get through, a trick to do is go to your normal battle button, okay? So in the middle of the screen, find a bunch of weak, like 10 defense leader farm accounts, okay? And what you do is go to put one really good card in there that costs like 20 HP per attack, and then just farm that guy 3 times really quick by hitting that back forward button, okay? And sometimes what will activate is you get a 10% bonus, and then 20% bonus, and then a 30% bonus that lasts, I think, 5 to 10 minutes. So with that 30% bonus, you can then go back, okay? Go back, try to defeat their defense leader again, and that gives you that huge advantage and that huge boost that you can hopefully get past them, okay? So I hope that you're following me on that. If you can't get past their defense leader, go farm, okay? It might take you 10, 20 times at 20 attack points apiece. Go back, and then try to attack them again, and then that should give you the added bonus that you're going to need for that defense leader. Wall busting, okay? You're going to need at least 1 wall buster card. Have that at your first slot, okay? And then you're going to want some other really powerful cards or more wall buster cards. How I have my wall busting deck set up, guys, is it's 3, 4, 6 Master Gunners, and then at the last 2 places, which hardly ever go off, I have 2 Axe Masters, which are 16,500 apiece, or I'm sorry, 16,500 for one, 17,100 for the other one, okay? So, the reason I do that is because mainly just those 3 skills go off, they only max out at like 14,500, so I get those extra thousands of attack points by doing that, okay? And that's what I recommend. The other thing is, how should you set up your defense, okay? There's one of 2 ways to do this. The first one is what I recommend. Have a really good defense, okay? Especially if you're a high-level player. You're going to get attacked, and then, of course, that gives the other members points. So that's why, as an order leader, it's really important that you don't assign a crap ton of attack positions or a crap ton of defense positions, because then they get the 1.2 bonus, okay, for attacking those people. So if the attack leaders that you assign not only need a really good attack deck, but they also need a really good defense deck as well. So I hope you're following me on that. And of course, the very most important position to assign is the defense leader. The defense leader needs a ton of defense points and, of course, a really good defense deck. And that's why I say this, guys. If you have a really good, trustworthy order, go ahead and lend a defense card to your defense leader. Because it doesn't matter how much HP you have. If the other team can't get through that defense leader, then the only thing they can do is attack the wall. Okay? So, I hope that you understand that. The other thing that you can do is you have those pures, and I really hate this, and I think that this is something that the Rage of Bahamut staff needs to fix, is they have uber's amount of attack, okay? Extremely powerful attack decks and 10 defense. So that means that if I'm level 150, and I'm fighting another 150 person that only has 10 defense, they're getting a couple, 300 points for attacking me, and I'm getting like 70 points for attacking them, okay? So there's just no way you can compete. And of course, as you know, first time you attack, you get a ton of points. Second time you attack him, you get a decent amount of points. Third time you attack him, points are hardly worth it. Fourth time you attack him, isn't worth it, and so on and so forth. So by doing that, they have people with thousands and thousands and thousands of points that you can attack, and you're taking more points away from them, because as you know, you get attacked, and if you lose points, than you do for actually beating them. So I think that that's something that has the Holy Wars event progresses that the Rage Bahamut staff needs to mess with their their formula and to fix that issue, because those peers are actually just kind of ruining the game. Let's see, what else? Another thing is, if you know that you're really far behind, just let it go. Don't waste your HP to try to win the thing, especially if you're trying to win it by yourself. Don't declare war unless you have, I'd say, at least a third of all your members ready to fight. You always got that one jackass that declares war. I don't know why, but our order is really good, and we've gotten rid of those people. So, I hope that's answered any questions that you may have for the Holy Wars event. The prizes are supposed to be a little bit different. I'm not going to go in great depth about that, but it's basically win 50 battles, get, I think it was 300 gems last time, which is probably one of the best awards, and honestly one of the easiest awards to get. We came really, really close, but unfortunately didn't get it. 30 battles is 100 gems, and I think 10 battles is like 50 gems or something like that. People ask me about those gems. Should I buy the HR packs? Hell no. Don't buy the HR packs. You'll end up getting a 9 HP card like I did, okay? Let's see. Should I buy an SR pack? No. You'll end up getting like a 40-50 HP SR, like the Witch Commander, whatever that defensive man card is, okay? I'm sure that a lot of you already know what I'm talking about. Don't buy the SR pack. Save up for the SSR pack. Yeah, that's going to probably take you at least a year to get 2,000 gems. But honestly, if you want a card that I think the bare minimum price is worth about 500 HP, then that's what you need to save up for, okay? So, there you have it, guys. And of course, they have individual ranking, and then they have order rank. Individual rank is just way too hard to really place up there to get anything decent. So your order rank is really what you want to work for. So always work as an order team, guys. Don't be afraid to give away a little bit HP to your members, As far as wall busting goes, it's a horrible way to make Holy War points. And that's why I say if you have one really good Holy War wall busting guy, give him a couple HP for his troubles, okay? So, I hope that's answered all your questions. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. I'll get back to them as soon as I can. Remember, guys, if you have an extra advice laying around or new players, please use my referral code RUM26800 and tune in for the next video, and I'll have another competition for you guys. This is Jaybo785 signing off.